How we doing, folks? Your host Moose here on the Pitt Panthers Football Network as we welcome you back as the Pitt Panthers have traveled to Chapel Hill, North Carolina to take on the North Carolina Tar Heels. The Panthers, number 9 in the country at 8-2 currently here in the ACC, looking to stay in the hunt for the ACC Coastal Division title. They've got a fantastic rush offense. It's led them throughout this season. Decent passing attack as well. North Carolina really struggled this year, but let's see if the Panthers can come away with the victory. So, out on the field here as the Panthers are to kick off. Ryan Winslow boots the ball deep where it will be taken by Cunningham at about the 4-yard line. He comes forward, gets through the middle of the field, and is taken down at about the 27-yard line. Elijah Hood, the impact player for North Carolina, 98 yards in his last matchup, and he's going to look to go out with a bang. He's a senior. He's had a tough go of it, of course, as North Carolina, but great start as Caleb Henderson finds Ratliff out wide. Anthony Ratliff, 32-yard reception as he cut to the outside and took that ball and ran with it. Big first down as Henderson now in the shotgun. North Carolina moving the ball quickly. He's found Cabrera this time. That's Josh Cabrera for an 18-yard catch and run for another UNC first down. Henderson in the shotgun again. They've played the hurry up. Only 30 seconds into this game. They're already inside of the red zone. Henderson back. He shakes off a tackler. Finds Ratliff, but it's dropped across the middle. That could have been a touchdown. Dwayne Hendricks not able to bring down Henderson, and the Panthers just escaped without any damage done. 3rd and 13, no. Henderson drops back. Panthers bring some pressure. He finds a man, and that's Ratliff again. 14-yard reception, and it's 1st and goal for the Tar Heels. So Henderson now in the shotgun. It's just a minute and a half into the game, and North Carolina already within striking distance. Henderson, that's an out. He's found his man. It's Jordan Filateu, and that is a 10-yard touchdown pass. Henderson goes 5 of 6 for 77 yards and a touchdown on the opening drive, and that was almost too easy for the Tar Heels. So the Panthers will look to respond with Ben DiNucci under center. The redshirt sophomore quarterback hands the ball off. He's found Quadri Olison, who dances his way through, and that gets a 4-yard carry for the Panthers. So 3rd and 4 now. DiNucci under center. He's got one back. It's Olison. He's got Henderson out to his right, 2 tight ends as well. DiNucci's going to roll out. He's got a little bit of room. He goes to throw it, and instead he's leveled as he throws by Andre Smith. And the Panthers are going to be forced to punt the ball away. So Henderson looking to do some damage like he did on the last drive. A little pump fake. Finds Prohl out on the right-hand side. Austin Prohl takes the ball, and he picks up 7 for a nice chunky yardage here on first down for the Tar Heels. Shotgun again in the hurry-up. It's Henderson. They're running the option this time, and the Panthers snuff it out in the backfield. That's James Folston coming in and making a big tackle. His 2nd tackle for a loss already, and it's going to force 3rd and long for the Tar Heels. So Henderson, 5 wide shotgun. He drops back. The Panthers sitting in a zone, and he's found his man. It's just caught out of bounds, though, so the Panthers escape unscathed, and North Carolina will be forced to punt it away. DiNucci with 1 behind him here, 2nd and 12. Motions like he's changing the play, drops back. It looks like a little screen. He's got Darren Hall. There he is on the outside. Beautiful spin move from Darren Hall, and the junior running back picks up 16 and a first down for the Panthers. 2nd and 10 now. DiNucci in the shotgun with Quadri Olison to his left. It's an option here. DiNucci's got plenty of room. He's going to pitch it to Olison. Big carry, and Quadri Olison picks up 12 for another Pitt Panther first down. He's shaken up a bit on the play. Thankfully for the Panthers, they have 2 fantastically capable running backs in Olison and Darren Hall, who will have to come in on this play, but you hope to see Olison back, and that's Darren Hall here on the outside. Picks up a few yards. It's going to be a carry of about 5 for the Panthers, setting up a 2nd and 5. DiNucci here under center with Jordan Whitehead set off to his left, and it's going to be a sweep to Whitehead. He's looking to get some yards, but the Tar Heels snuff that out in the backfield. They send a ton of pressure, and Whitehead is going to lose 3 yards, being brought down by Clayson Collins, and the Panthers are actually going to be forced to punt the ball away. 2nd and 10 now. Henderson in the shotgun again. It's a screen. He's found his man. That's Elijah Hood. Good blocking, and he's going to push forward for about 8 yards, setting up a 3rd and short for North Carolina here. Henderson in the shotgun again. He's going to run a little play action. He goes for the deep ball, and it's intercepted. That's Paris Ford. The freshman takes it away, and he's going to cut outside. Plenty of room here as he tries to dance through. Paris Ford, he's in the open field. He could go all the way for a Pitt Panthers touchdown. That is the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the Steel Valley product. Paris Ford picks the ball off, weaves his way through the North Carolina offense, and finds himself in the back of the end zone. What a job by Paris Ford there. That's why he's shown why he may be a future return man for the Panthers here. He's so elusive with the ball, and he shows that off right there as the Panthers level the score 7-7 thanks to the defensive touchdown. Henderson, can he bounce back after that interception? He does very well. He's got Ratliff on the outside. Nice little bubble screen, and that goes for 12 yards and a Tar Heel first down. Henderson in the shotgun again. He's going to drop back. He's got plenty of time. Looks, finds his man. That's Austin Prohl, 15 yards. Another North Carolina first down. They're moving the ball with absolute ease through this Pitt Panthers secondary. Henderson, he's found his man. That's Austin Prohl again. 9 yards as they chunk the Panthers defense for a good solid amount on first down. They run the hurry up yet again. Henderson in the shotgun. It's a 5-wide set. Panthers look like they might be bringing pressure. They do, but Henderson gets the ball off first. He throws it. He's found his man. That's Millette. He fights through a tackle. I believe that was Dane Jackson. Could not bring down Millette, and he is into the end zone for a North Carolina touchdown. 173 yards through the air in the first quarter for the Tar Heels, and they're up 14-7. 3rd and long now on the ensuing drive. DiNucci in the shotgun, drops back, looks to pass, throws. He's found his man. That's Maurice French with a fantastic sideline grab for 14 and a Pitt Panther first down. 2nd and 9. Darren Hall still under center for the injured Quadri Olson, who is expected to make a return in this game. But Hall bundles his way forward. Great run, 6 yards. That's going to take us to the end of the first quarter. North Carolina putting the Panthers here on upset alert, 14-7 with a phenomenal passing attack. So the Panthers now 3rd and 3. DiNucci in a 5-wide set here to open the second quarter near midfield. He lets the play clock run down as he surveys his options. He's back, pressure brought. He throws. It's a great deflection. Chris Doherty lays out as DiNucci was looking for Quadri Henderson, and DiNucci struggled so far today. Only 2 for 6 through the air for 30 yards, and the Panthers are forced to punt the ball away. 3rd and 6 now. Henderson, he finds his man. That's Austin Prohl. Dances away from a couple of tacklers, but he's not going to evade. Paris Ford brings him down, and North Carolina will punt the ball away to your Pitt Panthers. So here in the kind of wishbone type set here, Aston goes in motion for DiNucci. He hands it off. It's Darren Hall. He's got plenty of blocking in front of him. Great lead block from George Aston, the Swiss Army knife fullback, and Darren Hall chunks North Carolina for 16 yards, and the Panthers are near midfield. That's French over the middle. 5-yard grab as DiNucci finds him. 2nd and 5 into North Carolina territory. So 2nd and 5 from the 42-yard line of the Tar Heels now. DiNucci, he's going to hand the ball off. That's Quadri Olson making his return to the game, and he picks up 6, and that's a Pitt Panthers first down as the junior running back knifes his way through for a solid pickup. 2nd and 10 now. Henderson goes in motion. It's an end around to Quadri Henderson. He cuts it back up through the middle, and that's 12 yards for the wonderful little shifty receiver. The Panthers have made so much use of him in the running game, and that's a great play. Whitehead now in motion as the Panthers are using him on the offensive attack. He's got plenty of room, and that's a great carry. Jordan Whitehead picks up 11 yards. The safety, who the Panthers have been known for their multifaceted use of players. Aston running and catching the ball. Whitehead offensive and defensively. Henderson running and catching the ball in returning, and the Panthers make great use of that. 3rd and 1 now. DiNucci's going to roll out. He's going to go to throw, but he's pushed out of bounds for a 7-yard loss, and that's going to force the Panthers into a field goal attempt. It's going to be about 38 yards. The kick is up, and the kick is good, so the Panthers cut the North Carolina advantage to 14-10. But they're showing that multifaceted approach. The passing attack not doing much for the Panthers so far, so they've been forced to try and come through in a multitude of ways. And that's Jordan Whitehead making himself known on the defensive side of the ball with a great deflection there, forcing 3rd and 10 for the Tar Heels. Henderson in the shotgun. He rolls out, throws across his body, nearly intercepted. Dane Jackson jumped on that one, deflected it away. if he'd have taken that and picked it off, he could have been in for 6. But the Panthers forced the North Carolina punt, and Olesen on a wonderful little sweep out of the backfield picks up a great run. He's up to 43 yards on the day, and it's a big first down for the Panthers. That rushing attack is what's keeping them in this game right now. DiNucci, nice little screen. That is Quadri Henderson. We talked about his shiftiness out of the backfield. Nothing doing there for the Panthers, though. Only 1 yard, setting up a 2nd and 9. DiNucci under center now. 3 to his right. He's going to pitch it. That's Olesen. He's got room outside, but he's tripped up in the backfield. He's just able to get back to the line of scrimmage and escape any kind of negative performance there, and it's 3rd and 9 now. DiNucci in the shotgun. He's found his tight end. That's Chris Clark. Can he fight forward? He does for the first down. The transfer from UCLA finds himself able to get just enough to set up a first down for the Panthers. 2nd and 7 now. DiNucci in the shotgun. French in motion. DiNucci back. He rolls out as he seems to do on most plays, but he can't escape. He's pushed out of bounds. It doesn't go for a sack, but that's a 6-yard loss, setting up 3rd and 13 for the Panthers. They're now back on their own 44-yard line. DiNucci in the shotgun. He's going to drop back and take a look. Plenty of time. Throws deep to the corner. It's a great deflection there. A flying leap from North Carolina, the safety there, and he knocks the ball away, intended for Maurice French, and the Panthers forced to punt yet again. Henderson, we can see he's having such a great day offensively. He's chucking the pigskin all around the field, and he does it yet again here. They're set up deep in their own territory, but Henderson's able to find Ratliff for a 15-yard grab and get North Carolina out of trouble. 3rd and 7 from their 30 now. In the shotgun, Henderson drops back. He's found Elijah Hood. Avonte Maddox comes forward, makes the tackle, but Hood does just enough to fall forward for the first down. So 2 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Henderson in the shotgun, 1st and 10. He drops back, looks to pass. Panthers bring a corner blitz for Maddox, but he finds the man. They pick it up beautifully. The Panthers' pressure has done nothing to Henderson, and Ratcliffe with another big gain, and the Tar Heels are into Pitt Panther territory now. 1st and 10. Henderson drops back, looks to pass. He's found Ratliff, who is brought down by Jordan Whitehead, but that's 24 yards for Anthony Ratliff. He has been terrorizing the Pitt Panthers secondary so far here in the first half. And Henderson, handoff. It's Elijah Hood now. He goes. He's brought down. Good tackle by, I believe that was DeMar Hamlin. If Hood gets past him, that is a touchdown for certain. Henderson now 3rd and 4. Plenty of time as the Panthers sit in a zone. Jason Jordan comes forward, and the freshman brings down Caleb Henderson. Great job. He sat back in the zone, decided enough was enough. He comes forward and brings down the North Carolina quarterback to force the field goal attempt, which is up, and it misses. So the Panthers, with a huge defensive stop that will send us into halftime, unfortunately losing 14-10, but with a bit of momentum from a big defensive stop, hopefully with the offense looking to turn things around in the second half, because that's what the Panthers need. They really struggled. The rushing attack did very solid, but DiNucci could get nothing going through the air. Only 45 passing yards versus North Carolina's 244. They were chunking the Panthers through the air, so Panthers will look to, number one, shut down the air attack in the second half and try and generate a little bit of air attack themselves to offer some variety in their offensive attack. But we'll see you guys in the second half very shortly. So we welcome you back to the second half here at Keenan Memorial Stadium as the Panthers will get the ball to start the second half, looking to drive down the field and hopefully put some points on the board and potentially take the lead here. DiNucci under center to start the second half. He's got Aston in motion. Olesen has the lone setback, and Olesen is going to get the ball and break it outside. Nice little carry for 5 as the Panthers will set up 2nd and 5. Now 3rd and 5 after an incompletion. DiNucci under center. He drops back. Plenty of time. Finds Maurice French. Good catch, but only for 4 yards, and the Panthers will be forced to punt it away on their opening possession. Henderson now 1st and 15 after a false start. He's brought down. Hendricks strips the ball away. Salim Brightwell's going to pick it up, and he's going to rumble his way into the end zone for the Pitt Panthers touchdown. So their second defensive touchdown. They've yet to score offensively, but Salim Brightwell picks up the loose ball after Dwayne Hendricks knocked it loose, and he finds his way into the end zone, and the Panthers have taken a 17-14 lead. Henderson looking to avenge his second mistake that's led to a turnover. He does find his receiver, Jordan Feoto, and that's a 5-yard grab. 4th and 5, and North Carolina will be forced to punt the ball away. DiNucci now 1st and 10. He's got Darren Hall here in the shotgun as a sidecar to his right. He's going to run a little bit of read option. DiNucci's going to break it outside, picks up about 9 yards, fights his way off of 2 or 3 tacklers, and gets forward, setting up a 2nd and 1. So DiNucci now under center with Olesen behind him. 2 tight ends off to his right-hand side. It's a play action. DiNucci's going to drop back. He's going to roll out to his left. He's got men charging him from all over the place. He can't get the ball away, and after such a great offensive play, gaining 9, he now loses 16, and the Panthers would not convert and would have to punt the ball away. But North Carolina, 3rd and 10 of their own. So both of the offenses really sputtering here in the first half. And that's an interception. Damar Hamlin steps in front of the ball, and the Panthers are going to rumble all the way for another defensive touchdown. That's 3 turnovers by the Tar Heels, and they have all led to Pitt Panthers touchdowns. Damar Hamlin jumps the route intended for Elijah Hood, takes the ball away. There's nobody to stop him, and he's into the end zone, and the Panthers lead 24-14. Henderson trying to redeem himself. He's really had a struggle of it here in the second half, but he does find Brandon Fritz across the middle for 15 yards and a first down. So North Carolina finally starting to move the chains. 3rd and 8 now. Henderson gets a call to modify the play from the sidelines. He drops back. He looks. Panthers bring some pressure, but that's a great throw and an unbelievable grab by Anthony Ratliff for 19 yards and a North Carolina first down. 2nd and 9 now. Henderson in the shotgun yet again. Drops back. It looks like a screen, and he's found his man. That's Elijah Hood. He's in plenty of space. Darren Toth can't bring him down. Salim Brightwell, or Jordan Whitehead can't find him. Avonte Maddox brings him down, but he falls into the end zone for a North Carolina touchdown. 44 yards on the screen. Henderson up to 335 yards through the air, and that is a huge touchdown for North Carolina to get them back into the game. 2nd and 4 now. It's DiNucci in the I formation with a tight end to the right. He's going to hand off. It's Quadri Olesen. 2nd and 4. Big run from Olesen. Panthers up to 116 yards running on the day, and they pick up the first down. 2nd and 5 now. DiNucci in the shotgun. Tight formation off to his right-hand side with Olesen on the field. DiNucci drops back, looks to pass. He's got Quadri Henderson over the middle, and that's a first down. 9 yards to the junior wide receiver. Shotgun again for DiNucci now on 2nd and 8. Probably the final play here of the third quarter. DiNucci, he's going to roll out. He's got plenty of room. Looks to throw, and he misses his receiver. He had Aaron Matthews open. He also could have ran for it. He does neither, setting up 3rd and 8. DiNucci 9 of 18 on the day for 70 yards right now. Throws again, and that is knocked down by Andre Smith. So DiNucci 9 of 19 through the air for 73 yards through the 3 quarters. But the Panthers back in front thanks to a couple of defensive scores, 24-21. We'll see if they can hold on here as we go to the 4th quarter. Stay tuned. So we welcome you back now. North Carolina following the Panthers punt here on 3rd and 10. Henderson in the shotgun from his own 25. He's going to drop back. Looks like a screen. He's found his man. It's Elijah Hood. Jenkins misses the tackle, but thankfully Avonte Maddox comes flying through, takes down Hood, forcing a North Carolina punt. The Panthers 2nd and 9. They're pinned deep in their own territory here. 8.5 to play. DiNucci nearly brought down. Instead, he finds his man Maurice French. That's a 15-yard grab, and the Panthers are able to get out of the shadow of their own end zone to the 24-yard line here on 3rd and 8. DiNucci under center. He drops back, looks to pass. North Carolina, a little bit of pressure. He goes deep. He's looking. It's Quadri Henderson, the shortest guy probably on the field. Somehow is able to come away with that ball. It's a 30-yard grab, and the Panthers are up to the North Carolina 46. It's a sweep now. Jordan Whitehead's on the field. Big run, lovely spin move from the safety, and that's a 20-yard carry from Jordan Whitehead. The Panthers now to the North Carolina 26-yard line. 1st and 10. DiNucci in the shotgun. It's a handoff. It's Olesen. Bundles his way forward. Knocks over a couple of defenders, and that's an 8-yard carry, setting up a 2nd and 2. DiNucci now I formation. Twins to his left, tight end to his right. He's going to hand it off. No, it's play action. DiNucci dropping back. Pressure from North Carolina. He fumbles, and it's recovered by the Tar Heels. Turnover, Ben DiNucci. He has had an absolute nightmare of a game. They ran play action. North Carolina got so much pressure through, and DiNucci, trying to evade that pressure, just loses his grip on the ball. It's knocked free, and the Tar Heels recover, and they are given second life now as they look to try and equalize or retake the lead. Henderson, nice handoff. That's Elijah Hood through the middle, who's really struggled today, but he does pick up 5 for the first down there. So a little hurry-up offense from the Tar Heels yet again. Changing the play from the sideline, though, is Henderson. In the play action set now over the middle, he's got Austin Prohl, who twirls his way forward for 11 and a first down brought down by Dane Jackson. Shotgun now, 3rd and 4. Henderson hands it off. That's Brown on the carry. He shakes off a tackler, and he's brought down eventually by Amir Watts. Makes a good tackle, setting up 4th and 1, and the Tar Heels will try the field goal to equalize. It's going to be a 50-yard attempt for the Tar Heels. The kick is up, and it's good with plenty of leg to go through, and so North Carolina's equalized 24-24. DiNucci now, play action. Looking, throws over the middle. It's intercepted. He had Aaron Matthews. He had a couple men off to his right. He instead looked for Aaron Matthews, forced the ball in there, and Holcomb picks it off. DiNucci turns the ball over. Cole Holcomb now 10 tackles and an interception. He's having a fantastic game. And that is a throw that Ben DiNucci is certainly going to want to have back. And North Carolina in the driver's seat now, already in the Panthers' territory at the 35-yard line. And they are moving. 1st and 10 now from the Panthers' 23. Henderson, shotgun, drops back, looks to pass. He's got all day. Sets, finds his man. That's Anthony Ratliff, and he's into the end zone. A 23-yard grab. And Henderson up near 400 yards for the day. North Carolina takes a 31-24 lead. And that Ben DiNucci turnover coming back to haunt the Panthers. So teams now with a combined 31 points off of turnovers, and DiNucci does find his tight end Chris Clark there for a 9-yard grab and a first down on a rollout there. DiNucci now, he's going to send Quadri Henderson across the formation and hand it off to him on a little bit of a sweep. No room to carry, though, and it's only going to pick up 3 yards as the Panthers try and get down the field. 2nd and 7 now. Panthers on their own 40-yard line. DiNucci hands off. It's Jordan Whitehead. Can he find his way for a little bit of running room? He only picks up 3. Manageable 3rd and 4 now. It's definitely 2-down territory for the Panthers. Even though they have all 3 timeouts, you got to think they'd have to go for it if they get stopped here. DiNucci, he's going to roll out. He's got plenty of room. He throws it instead of running it, and thankfully he finds his receiver. That's Rafael Arujo Lopes, who picks up his first grab of the game for 26. Huge catch there by the Panthers receiver. DiNucci could have ran it for the first, instead tried to throw it for the big gain, and he does. 2nd and 9. DiNucci rolls out to his right. He's got a receiver, but he can't get the ball out of his hand quickly enough, and he's sacked for a loss of 10. The Panthers going to hurry up. They don't want to waste a timeout just yet. So 3rd and 19, DiNucci under center. He's got Henderson in motion, drops back, looks to pass, rolls out to his right, and he's brought down again. 2 sacks in a row. DiNucci's lost 20 yards on those 2 plays, and you just can't have that if you're the Panthers quarterback. So 1:26 to play. The Panthers do call a timeout. They're going to have to go for it. They're going to put 5 wide out. DiNucci's going to look. He throws it. He can't find anyone. It's knocked down, and that could be the ball game if North Carolina can run out the clock. So after a couple of short gains, it's 3rd and 8 now. Henderson's going to kneel it, and the Panthers, with no timeouts to stop the clock, will be forced to settle for North Carolina punting the ball away. So they'll have 30 seconds to see if they can go the entire length of the field from their own 20-yard line. DiNucci in the shotgun, drops back, rolls out to his right. He's looking. He's eventually going to just tuck it and run, and he does get out of bounds after a decent, about 13-yard pickup for the Panthers. So DiNucci, who's really struggled, has been sacked so many times today. 1st and 10 now from his own 34-yard line. Matthews goes in motion. 20 seconds on the game clock. DiNucci rolls out. He throws it deep, and it's knocked down. 2nd and 10. Andre Smith on the deflection for the Tar Heels. 5 wide set for DiNucci as the Panthers are moving the ball forward. It's 2nd and 10 now from the 34-yard line. DiNucci looking. He throws it. That's a deep ball looking for Henderson. It's brought in. Quadri Henderson muscles away the receiver and picks up 34. And so the Panthers, they have a chance. They have no timeouts. So DiNucci hurries the team forward and spikes the ball with 9 seconds to play on the clock. 2nd and 10 now from the North Carolina 33. You know DiNucci needs maybe one first down on this play, and then he's going to have to look to the end zone. He rolls out to his right. Can he find anything? DiNucci, 3 seconds. He's got to do something. He goes to the end zone. It's knocked away, nearly intercepted. But the Panthers do get a break that there's 1 second left on the game clock, so they're going to have to go to the end zone here. DiNucci, I think, just telling everyone, get to the end zone on this particular play. He's even got Jordan Whitehead on the field now. You want all your playmakers on the field if you can get them there. DiNucci drops back. North Carolina brings the pressure. He's forced to throw it, and it's intercepted again. Doherty picks this one off. DiNucci, there's so much pressure was brought. He had to throw it, and it's just a horrible misfire from Ben DiNucci. Certainly a game he's not going to want to write home about. And the Panthers are upset. Caleb Henderson, a 4-touchdown, 396-yard performance. He did have 3 turnovers that led to all of the Panthers' touchdowns, but he came through when it counted. 4 touchdowns for the quarterback for the North Carolina Tar Heels, and they upset your Pitt Panthers, number 9 in the country. They won't be next week. A huge loss to a North Carolina team that had really struggled on the season here. That's going to be a statement win for them. They're not even going to go bowling more than likely, but they're going to have that to put on their resume, and that's a rough loss for the Pitt Panthers, a rough loss for their quarterback, Ben DiNucci, who really struggled. A couple of, heave-ho deep throws were really the best plays he had all day. Otherwise, really struggled throwing the ball. A lot of incompletions and a performance he'll look to turn around next time against Miami. So the Panthers, 1 regular season game left. They'll have the Miami Hurricanes to try and potentially keep them from winning the ACC Coastal Division title. But we thank you for tuning in. Not the way the Panthers wanted it, but we'll see you guys next week. Hail to Pitt.